Project Laboratory of Gaming and Interactive Technologies was launched in the Republic of Belarus in 2018 on the basis of the multidisciplinary humanitarian institution Center for Innovative Education and Development Logos. We distribute information about our project in the internet and social networks, offering the opportunity to anyone who wants to join our project. The key activities of the institution are implementation of humanitarian, educational and socio-cultural functions, development and implementation of innovative approaches, methods and programs in the field of correctional and educational work, psychological and pedagogical diagnostics and psycho-counseling, organizational and methodological work, psycho-correction and psychotherapy. In the process of the day-to-day activities of the institution, work is proceeding aimed at realizing the UN goals in the field of sustainable development. On September the 25th, 2015, the UN member states adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. It contains 17 sustainable development goals aimed at eradicating poverty, preserving the resources of the planet, and ensuring well-being for all. To achieve each of these global UN goals, joint efforts of governments, the private sector, civil society and all the inhabitants of the earth are needed. The Republic of Belarus took an active part in the development of the 2030 Agenda at all its stages and committed itself to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Our project, Laboratory of Gaming and Interactive Technologies, we seek to further active participation of teachers of preschool and general secondary education, educators, speech therapists, defectologists, correctional teachers, special psychologists, neuropsychologists, specialists in art therapy, AVA therapies, orthodontists, neurologists, otolaryngologists, psychotherapists, myofunctional therapists, kinesiotherapists and other specialists united their efforts as well as the cooperation of all interested parties from the countries of the Community of Independent States in their work towards the achievement of the following Sustainable Development Goals: good health and well-being for people, quality education, reducing inequalities, partnership for sustainable development. The main activity of the laboratory is the creation of modern electronic educational resources and program methodological complexes for systems of general, remedial, special, integrated, inclusive, and additional education. The laboratory develops and approves interactive manuals on educational and remedial areas of preschool education and primary general education. Interactive electronic educational resources of preschool education are focused on the development of preschool children in key areas of development. Interactive electronic educational resources of primary general education contain material covering the annual course of the main subject disciplines and contributes to the formation of universal educational activities among students. The laboratory actively cooperates with educational organizations and organizations of additional professional education of teachers. Within the framework of cooperation, approbation of all products is carried out in a real educational and correctional pedagogical process. There are positive expert opinions and recommendations for use in general educational institutions that implement educational and special education programs. Currently, the products are introduced and used in educational institutions and institutions of additional education. The laboratory is constantly working on expanding the subject line and improving the content and functionality of electronic educational resources and interactive materials. Thanks to the implementation of our project, students of different ages have the opportunity to receive specialized assistance.